Are you a homeowner and you're looking to sell your home and you're looking for the following: the highest price possible, the fastest time to sell your home, and the most convenient in the process? Now, there's only one catch for this one, that with those three options, the price, the time, the convenient, the seller would pick two and the buyer would have to pick the third one. Hey everyone, this is Waleed Yousif with Built Cash Offer, real estate investor here in the Valley. And in today's video, I want to really talk about the options that you have when you sell your property. As I mentioned earlier, the price, timeline, and the convenience. Now, to give you some background information, usually you get two offers. When you get to sell your home, you get to choose either a cash offer or you get to choose a finance offer. Now, when we say a cash, we're not talking about like cash in a suitcase and bringing it and giving it to you. We're talking more about really a cash transaction with less contingencies on that. There's already money in the bank or private money lender that will be funding that transaction. With the finance, basically family would have to go the traditional way on applying for a loan, getting qualified for a loan, and the lender would qualify that property. Then the homeowner would get the cash. And so in today's video, we were going to break that complex decision into small pieces so you're able to address it faster and make a faster decision. All right, so to break that complex decision into more small decisions so we're able to see them, make decision faster on that complex. So basically what we're trying to do from, I want to think about it, I know it's a complex decision that you and your family wants to do. However, when you kind of like break it into small decision, you're able to see and make decision faster and you feel more comfortable. One is the condition, right? Is your property, the condition of your property, is it in good condition? Is it in bad condition? Is it in fair condition? Okay condition? Does it need work? Doesn't need work? So how is that? The price, right? How much you're looking for that property? What's the price that you're looking for in that property compared maybe to to the retail price to it, right? The timeline, also big important decision, is that okay, what's your timeline to sell that property, right? Maybe you have situation and you have to sell it in a month or 30-40 days for that to sell it, or perhaps you have time, you have maybe 3 months, you have 6 months. So timeline, big factor. Right? Convenient, this is really also important. How convenient you are in that transaction. Are you willing to maybe show the property every weekend, do the staging, do you have people coming in every weekend to see the property? So how convenient on really mainly the process, right? Certainty, right? How certainty you want that property to be closed within that timeline, within the price, in that condition, right? That's very important. So you want to take a look and see how certainty that that decision is, so you're able to make that the cash offer or the finance offer. How certainty, so you gotta basically balance the two so you're able to make that decision. So let's address the cash offer first, right? Let's say first thing you want to take a look and see about the cash offer and to make a decision. All right, so the first on cash offer, on the condition, majority of time the condition would be as is, right? So you're selling the property as is. You don't have to fix anything. It's usually majority of time, it's not required for you to fix anything on that property. Obviously depending on the condition. However, majority of time, you don't need to fix anything on that property. The price, I can tell you with cash offer, again, we're talking here really majority of time, it's not a retail price. It's because of buying it as is condition. So typically with the price, you don't get the high with the cash offer. You get lower compared to the finance. Now, timeline. This actually, as we said, this is very important too. People want to sell it fast and move forward. This is the good fit, right? Timeline with the cash offer, it's fast because again, you don't have to worry about applying for a loan, finance, and all that contingencies, which we will talk about it in the finance section. Convenient. It's much convenient, right? When you get a cash offer. Once you qualify that cash offer, legit, all good. The convenient is that you don't have to go through, the showing the property and going through the loan pretty much with the buyer, and so it's more convenient to you throughout really the process. Certainty. And so this is very important. Again, if we qualify the cash offer, it's the cash offer, as we said earlier, it's someone that perhaps they have that money in the bank, or basically using maybe another person's, other people's money, like private money lender, as long as they're not going through applying for a loan, right? That's a finance right there. However, cash offer, they have already the fund, or they using maybe a private lender or hard money loan, where kind of like it really is very fast cash funding. So that's usually again, majority of the cash offer. That's how it works, with condition, price, timeline, convenient, and certainty. All right, and now let's talk about the finance offer, right? And we're going basically to go through the whole thing, right, when we do the finance offer. So the first one is the condition. Now, as we said on the cash offer, right, you can sell it in as is condition, right? Now, with the condition, with the finance, usually it's that the property, when it's in good, fair condition to excellent condition. Now, when the property needs major work, the finance will not qualify it, so you won't be able really to sell that property with as is, right? So here there's inspector involved, and they're basically come in to check the property and see the condition of that property. The price. So here's the thing. This is where you get a higher price when you finance than when you get a cash offer. Again, majority of time. And the reason why, it's because with that price, getting a finance program that is would be for many years, to basically for the buyer to pay it back, right? It's not the same as when the buyer would come in one lump sum within 20, 30, bring the whole fund there. Usually the buyer would have to borrow, so the price usually, because it's paid over time, the price here on the finance, majority of time, it's higher than the cash offer. Timeline you have to consider is that the timeline of you looking to sell, because here's the thing, once you agree on the finance offer, now they have to go through the loan process, right? They have to get the inspector, they have to get the lender. Now the buyer have to kind of continue submitting paperwork, even if it's a pre-approved or not pre-approved. So they still have to continue and send those documents, get those approval from the lender, and it's a process. So the timeline, it's really, you're not really controlling the timeline. It's a timeline that really, it has to go through. Convenient. Again, to get that finance offer, right? To get that finance offer price, so the convenience is that you obviously would have to perhaps show the property every weekend, push it out there so people can see it. Buyers can come in, take a look and see, families can come in and check the property. And so the convenience there, it's not like just one time someone would come in, take a look at it, and that's it. No, you'll have, family would have to come in, check the property and see if it's a good fit for them or not. So let's talk about certainty. And so this is a really big factor, because here is the thing with finance, even though you agreed with the buyer on the price, right? It's really not the buyer decision to have that, because they have to go through the through the process. Again, we talked about the inspector, the appraisal, and so it's really to look at it, it's really the lender decision, not the buyer decision on that purchase price. And that's why they do the appraisal, and that's why they have those. If you take a look, when you sign those documents, you will take a look, there's a lot of contingencies, like 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 contingencies that the buyer could back out of the deal because of these contingencies, right? And get the full their earnest money deposited back to them with the time that they spend, with kind of like showing the property. And that's completely legal, that's completely that's what basically they they do. And so the certainty there, it's really not certain until you close, right? If it's not closed, it's really could anytime, even a day, 2, 3 before. The lender can still come in and really pull that, and the thing fall through. That doesn't meet, then they would basically have to send you a notice of cancellation and back out of the deal, and you get the property back to you. So when you're trying to make a decision between offers, you can compare the offer that you're getting, cash offer, finance offer, to those decisions and see which one you would want to take, which one you have no problem with that. And so again, this is Waleed Yousif with Sunbelt Cash Offer. We actually do both of these offers, so if you need any help when you're thinking of selling your property, feel free to reach us. We'll make you a cash offer, and we can also make you a finance offer as well. And it would be up to you, up to the situation, depending on the property as well. We'll be happy to help you. So if you have any question, feel free to reach us, and if you could please like and subscribe to the channel. We would love to put more videos, informative video for you, so you're able to sell your property and be happy with that decision. Again, this is Waleed Yousif with Sunbelt. Take care.